In this video, I'm going to tell you how to make your website work harder than your ads. The problem most local business owners never see. Let me ask you something. How much are you really spending on ads every single month? $2,000, $3,000 or more? And how many of these leads actually turn into paying customers? Here's what I say all the time. Local business owners throw money at Google ads or Facebook ads month after month. The phone rings a few times, maybe you get some calls, but then the month ends, the ad budget runs out, and the phone goes quiet again. You're stuck on a treadmill. You have to keep paying just to keep your phone ringing. What if I told you there's a better way? A way where your website brings in customers without you paying for every single click. I'm going to show you exactly how I built a website that brought in 16 real customers over a 12-month period, and it cost me less than what most businesses spend on ads in a single week. So here's basically what the website looked like. And we generated, this is proof that we generated 16 leads. And the very first lead came in January of 2025. I've built out this website in November of 2024. And this is the simple one-page website that cost less than $100 to build. And in this video, if you stick with me, I'm going to show you exactly how we're able to rank in position number 1, position number 2 for multiple queries, and how you can also do this for your business. Then if you're interested in more, I can show you how to rank anywhere between 5 to 20 mile radius of your city and dominate the area entirely. This guarantees you up to 20 to 50 leads completely free per month by doing this just once. So stick with me in this video. So most local business websites are lazy. They're just there looking pretty and actually doing nothing. Think about it. When someone searches for your service on Google, where does your website show up? Page 2, page 3, nowhere. Here's the brutal truth. If you're on page 1 of Google, if you're not on page 1 of Google rather, you might as well as not exist. Studies shows that 75% of people never scroll past the first page of the search results. And here's what makes it worse. Even if you're paying for ads to show up at the very top, the second you stop paying, you disappear. Poof, gone. Your customers who rank organically, they keep showing up, they keep getting leads, and they are not paying a dime per click. The real story behind the 16 customers I just showed you right now. I'm going to show you exactly the full breakdown of how these little experiments were run as a case study to prove to you that local businesses can actually beat big directories like Yelp and Angie's without you spending a fortune. And Google, for reason or the others, love your website. So stick with me in this video. I'm going to walk you through this case study of how this website was able to rank basically on Google. So when someone performs a search, basically, the sections on Google really appear right here. The sponsored sections, which get around 25% of most of the clicks. And you have the Google Map sections or the map pack that shows 3 results right here. You see on that sponsored one here, this gets around 65% of the clicks. And the leftover 10 or 20% goes to this organic section. You really want to be here. Not many people actually click on website these days to get links, but the very few that do, you want to be there to collect those links for multiple areas that you're serving. So stick with me in this video. So here's the case study of this website. The very first step we took to getting Google to love this website is getting an exact match domain. You might ask, what is an exact match domain? An exact match domain basically means you, including the core service that you render, in our case, Gutters, plus the city in which we render the service, in our case, McKinney. So you could have a variation of this, but ensure you have the core service plus city in naming the domain, and it costs just $15 to operate. So that's the first thing we did. The second step is have Google understand what the website is about, and you do this by including the core service you render plus the city in the title tag, and hence you are able to see it right here when people search for our service. You basically see it right out of the bat. This is exactly what this company is all about. It's not an inner page. They say they do gutters and they do gutters. The third step we took was have the same system, the core service plus related service plus city in the first headline of the web page itself. And this is how you get it, the hidden one tag. Then we also have a variation of this keyword and plus service plus city in the very first paragraph just below this headline copy here. And this concludes the optimization for the section above the fold. Section 2 that we have here is the our service section. In this section, you want to list out all of the related services that you offer and talk briefly about them. In our case, we do gutter replacement, repair, cleaning, and more. Then section 3, this is where you want to talk about why they should hire you. What is your process like from people contacting you and to getting their job done? How long you've been in business? What's the quality of the materials you use to service your clients? Do you have an award? Do you offer finances? Are you licensed? Are you insured? In this section, you want to build authority and thus prove to customers who are looking for your services that you are the go-to company for that specific service. Then the second to last section that we built out is the frequently asked questions. So this section you want to answer frequently asked questions that people are asking for. And a very good way to get these questions is via AI. You could use AI and tell them to come up with a list of questions, or you could basically leverage on the data Google is going to give to you. So all you need to do is basically search make a Google search for the service that you offer in your area, in our case, Gutter Company McKinney, and you'll see the section they call people also ask section. So you want to include as many of these questions as possible in your website. But there is a conversion to how you do this. You can see this question right here. How much do gutters cost on average in Texas? That is a bit broad. We are targeting McKinney, which is a city inside of Texas. So I want to phrase the questions like how much do gutters cost on average in McKinney, Texas? What is the best gutter company in McKinney? How much does guttering cost in McKinney? That's exactly how you want to phrase these questions and answer multiple of them on your website to build the authority, topical authority overall. Then the last thing we did is include the zip code of the city in which we service. We service McKinney, and these are all the zip codes that service McKinney. Thus, we are able to show up for search like gutter contractor in specific zip code, and we are able to rank higher than Yelp and other big influential websites that have been around for a long time. That's exactly what you have to expect with this kind of page setup, and you can basically do this for your business. So, after nailing everything about the on page for this website, we need Google to trust us. The only way to do this is to get listed in local directories. And what this local directories does is when you get listed, they point a link back to your website, thus giving it that power it needs for Google to trust it and rank it in Google. You could basically go through this list of 400 local directories that we have here, including Yelp and others, or you could basically hire the services of this guy Mohammed Waid on Fiverr for $75. Hence, I said we spent less than $100, and you get deliveries within 7 business days. So, since $75 plus the domain name $15 to generate 16 qualified leads for people looking for service, actually looking to get the services done right now for less than what we're going to be spending on ads. If we were to actually run ads to this specific business to complete this number of leads, we will be spending anywhere between $1,600 to $3,000 to actually acquire these customers. And this is what we got completely free from Google. So basically, that's all we did on this website. There are things we've modified over time to actually see that works. So in order for us to get our website to rank from position number 2 to position number 1, we need high quality links mentioning us. Consider your Reddit subreddit where you actually see a post ranking in the top post. You see the number of upvotes. So imagine you trying to get a job and you have 400% vouching for you that you are able to do that job. The job is almost likely yours without even doing an interview. That's exactly how Google works. The more high authority website that mentions you and links back to you gives Google that trust and signals that you are an authority in the space and it thus rank you high on the search. The very cheapest way to do this also, in addition to the citation, is via press release. A press release, like you all know, is a newsworthy article that you put out to talk about something about your business, about your website. But the SEO benefit here is if you do this plan for $70, you get 450 websites mentioning your local business, and it's going to give you a ranking boost. Tells Google about how well your website is, how many websites also trust you. So, in addition to that, there are way quality links that are better than this. Where just one link costs $70 to $100. And I recommend using the service of my local SEO mentor, Jackie Cho. He offers niche edits and local guest posts for anywhere between $74 to $90, and for local guest posts and niche edits from $90 to $95 for niche edits. So this is a typical thing that you could get to even get more rankings for your website. In order for us to get more leads for this website, we could have included an active phone number. You'll notice we didn't report phone numbers on this website, phone number statistics on this new website because we didn't have an active phone number. Not many businesses, not many people who are looking for services are looking to call out, are looking to fill out a form that takes 24 to 72 hours to get replies to. They are looking for a business owner right now. They want to call immediately and get response. Another thing we could have done is also have these service pages here included on a dedicated service page. What do I mean by that? Gutter replacement will have its own page just talking about specific gutter replacement for McKinney alone. Gutter repairs on its own specific page each. And we could also have surrounding areas, target locations that are around McKinney. You look at the map of McKinney and see what surrounding areas are within 10 to 20 miles that you can service, and you target all of those locations on your own page. This builds your authority in the eyes of Google, and thus you get more rankings. And you can basically get all of this done for $224. We started this website in November of 2024. By January of 2025, we got our first lead. So that is a reasonable timeline. You can expect to see your first lead coming. Anywhere within 3 to 4 months, you start seeing your very first lead coming. So while all of this works together is built an authority, that is exactly how a page should work, and you could interlink all of them together so that Google is able to see through the entire website and even trust it better. This brings us now to our multi-site strategy system that I told you about. So as a guest using one website to target multiple locations, while this works and builds authority, but because of the number of links that are pointing to the home page, I've established that Google loves exact match domain. And most of the links that's going to be pointed to the home page are branded anchors, meaning they are directly pointing to the exact match domain with that same structure of the link. Google tends to trust things like that. Hence, since we're able to rank one city for this specific type of query, we want to target other multiple cities using a different website, such that all our websites start overlapping against each other on the search engine, and all roads leads back to us basically. The full strike structure is basically like this. You have your go-to page, a service hub page that lists all of the services you render, location hub page that lists all of the location pages that you render. Then you do a mix of location and hub page, and you have a full-blown anywhere between 50 to 100 page website that you do for your business. And basically, so the real cost breakdown is around $224. You could pause this as I get spending $2,000 and $24,000 per year per city to build out this website. So while we rank the sites and they keep paying you back month after month, within month 4 or month 5, you start seeing a ton of results. And if you multiply this by the number of leads you'll be getting, anywhere between 14 to 35 leads, completely free from Google, with spending less than 1 month of money on ads itself. So the math is to be simple. If your average job is around $500 and you get 20 leads a month and you're able to close half of them, that is $5,000 in revenue from website that cost less than $2,000 to set up. So map pack versus organic rankings. Let me be clear about something up front that confuses a lot of people. When you search on Google, you see three businesses at the top map listing, like I showed you right here. Like I showed you right here, these three businesses right here, you see them. Here's the reality. These are the only three spots, and hundreds of business fighting for them. Right below the map pack, you see the regular result, the blue links. That's where our go to search ranked. And guess what? People still clicked on it, and we still got hired. Now you can rank in both places. Absolutely, absolutely, that's the goal. You can also optimize your Google Business Profile to get your Google Map listing way high up. So we're actually testing a map strategy with volunteer businesses right now. You only pay when you see results. Why paying for ads isn't evil, but shouldn't be forever. Look, I'm not saying ads are bad. If ads works for you right now, keep them running. But here's what smart businesses are doing right now. They keep the ads running to keep the phone ringing today while they build the organic rankings for tomorrow. Think of it like this. Ads are like renting customers, SEO is like buying customers. When you rent them, you pay every single month forever. When you buy, you pay once and you own it. So keep your ads running while we build out the site. Then over the course of the next 6 to 12 months, you can watch your organic leads start coming in. And the more leads from the website, you can slowly turn down the money you spend on ads. Eventually, you might even turn off the ads completely. Or maybe keep them running a little bit ads for extra revenue. But now you control and you're not dependent on the system itself. So you could basically do this. I've listed out exactly how to do it, where to get the backlinks, and the step by step on how to do them completely. You can get started for $224 yourself. Or you could basically hire our services with all of the expertise we have. We build out this entire system for you. In addition to that, we also help you optimize your Google Business Profile weekly. We set up a review collection systems that help you build reputation and thus include your rankings. We also set up a missed call text pack for you, which is a very good functionality you should have. This stops people from calling business owners because you've already responded to them in a timely fashion manner. And we stay on top of Google's recent changes to implement for them as soon as they roll out these changes. So you could basically keep renting your leads and hoping for the best. But I guarantee you the leads cost keeps going up. The the more time you wait, the more your competitors are stealing your businesses right now. So book a free strategy call with us right now today. Let's analyze your market and see exactly how this can benefit you. It's completely free. You have nothing to lose except for your time. And you could basically hire us to get this all done for you. If you have questions, leave them in the comment section. And if you've watched this video so far, like our video, comment for upcoming videos, and I'll see you in the next one.